Hey guys, BarrowsBOY here, and this is a guide to safe staking. Now, I know that may sound a little strange. Staking is not exactly the safest thing, but after the last 2 days, I feel like I've come up with a method that is, keeps you from losing a lot of money. So I figured I'd share it with you, and I've also got some tips and tricks for you guys. Make sure you don't get scammed. So let's get right into it. My technique, I pull 2 mil out of my bank straight off the bat. So I got 2 mil in my inventory. First thing I'm going to do is stake 1 mil. And depending on what you're doing, take a certain amount out of the bank, be willing to risk it. Okay, just right off the bat, be willing to risk it. There's no guarantee that you're not going to lose it. So I take 2 mil out. First thing I do is stake half of it. So that's 1 mil. If I lose that stake, I'm left with 1 mil. I'll stake half of that. I've got 500K. If I lose that, I'll do 250K. If I lose that, I'm probably just going to leave because I'm really sucking. But that's the way it goes. If I do win over and over and over, usually once I get up to about 3 mil, I'll stake 2 mil. And once I get a reasonable amount in my bank, or in my inventory, I will bank it and start again with the 2 mil. Because frankly, if you're not making money, there's really no point to staking. Stakes you see here are some pussy stakes. Let's put it out there. They're only 500K each, but there's a good one coming up in a bit. I do a 2 mil, which was pretty epic. But some of the scams that are out there, guys, if you're gonna DDS fight, be aware that people are bringing Staff of Lights, Enhanced Excaliburs. It's douchey, but it does sometimes work. So, in my opinion, the best defense against that, bring it yourself. If you see a guy who pulls a Staff of Light out right before the fight, bring your own out, and it'll be an even fight. At least make it fair. I have won fights against Staff of Lights with just the rapier, just stab, 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 but there's no guarantees, as always, so I like to make it an even fight. If someone pulls out Enhanced Excalibur, I'll pull it out too, and then use the rapier. It's the only way to keep the fight fairly, standard and just straight 50-50. That's the way I like it. Boxing is the safest way to stake right now. It's the most 50-50. My technique right now is punch and then go to defense mode. I'm not sure if that works, but one thing I know that does work, if you're hitting with one method of combat, keep using it. There's no harm in going with a streak, and as always, good karma is always going to win. So if you're cheating, honestly, you're not winning. I don't care if you're getting the GP, it's just pixels. But you're not winning because you're cheating people out of their money. So for those people who don't cheat, bring what the cheaters bring when they cheat. Bring a Steel Titan, bring a Unicorn if they turn summoning on. If they turn magic on, have runes in your inventory. If they turn range on, make sure you have some bolts and a bow. There's no wrong. Bring potions, bring food, whatever you got to do. Just make sure there's always a way for you to combat a cheater. Because frankly, if you can't, it's really boring, and you just sit there and you watch your items and your GP go away and go to that noob who just cheated you. So I hope this helps, guys. I'm going to give you a real quick look at my bank. I have made a decent amount doing this method of staking, so I'm going to show that off. Here we go. Alrighty, bank video. 106 mil. That's the most I have ever had in a RuneScape bank. Which I guess you wouldn't expect because I'm 138, but go figure. Nothing else special up here. I just got my runes, telly tabs, ores and bars, eggs, boots of lightness, charms that I'm never going to need ever again, summoning stuff. I guess stabs. This is my little, I guess, currency tab, except for or bit at least, except for the myth grapples. Food. Potions, I stocked up on, or reasonably, I'm almost out. I stocked up on restores and brews at the start of this update, and I'm almost out anyway. More herblore stuff, farming, palm saplings, that's actually like 3.3 mil right there. Glories, tend to sell glories every time I get 10 uncharged. It's usually PKing, I get a bunch of charged, so. Rings and gems. Range area. Diamond bolts and ruby bolts for armadillo. Broad bolts in case I'm training. Usually pretty rare, though. Long bone, curved bone, just regular Slayer drops. Anti-poisons, mostly for DKs. Same with Balmung. Varrock Armor 4. Cannonballs. Got that hatty shit. Yak Hides. I bought those, getting 99 summoning. Didn't need them, so I'm hanging on to them because the street price is reasonably high. So hang on to them. This is like my PK gear and fire capes, I guess. Barrows gloves, 143 rune gloves, you know it. Pink hat and boots for pink crew stuff. If you don't know what pink crew is, link in the top left corner. It's pretty sick shit. Skill capes. I don't actually keep the capes in here. Just too much bank space. But HP, magic, defense, attack, strength, cooking, fire making, smithing, range, fishing, prayer, summoning. And this is pretty accurate as to how many of the capes I've bought, actually. So, I mean, if you look at it, I've bought a lot of capes. Brawling gloves. I used to have a lot more, but as soon as I heard the update, I started using them like crazy. So I used a couple mining. I used all of my thieving, and I think I alked a few. So I've got 1 agility in my main tab. I got, I think, 4 mining now. There's 1 in my main tab as well. Bunch of smithing, 99 smithing though, so not even worth it. Hunter, 2 ranging, 3 fire making, 99 fire making, 2 magic, 99 magic, fishing, 99 fishing. I could go on. Another smithing. Cooking, useless. But the agility, I've got, I think, 95 agility banked in brawlers. And if I use my penance horn, it's 99 easy. This is my junk tab. I got wyvern bones for super prayers, proselyte, all that good stuff. Again, I did this in my last bank video. If you know what these robes are from, it's one of my older videos. Kudos to you. Clearly a hardcore fan. I appreciate you. Extreme tab, 3 doses and overloads I pretty much keep in here. This is from 99 Herblore. Last time I made a bank video, I had just gotten my arcane and I had sold it. I sold it pretty reasonably, you know, not too, well, it's not even a sentence. Close to when I got it and bought 99 Herblore. And I made overloads the whole way. If you're curious about that, ask it in the comments. If it's some information you guys want, I'll give it to you, and I'll tell you how I did it. So yeah, I've got a bunch of overloads. Treasure Trail junk. I use these for God Wars, the Sarah and Zami arrows, and then a bunch of teleports and freaking biscuits. Dragon tab, although it's kind of messy right now, clearly. Freaking 2-dose pots, I don't even want to. Dragon squares, merched them. Hopefully they'll go up. Yeah. I've also got, let's just go to the GE 1 second. This is some other stuff I merched. 200 dragon daggers. I got those from the GE and the guy you can buy them from. Bought them all around 35k. I think average it out to 35k. So selling them 5k profit each, I suppose. Normal dragon daggers, 47k each. Bought them around 40k each. So that's not too bad of a profit. Oh, and the super strengths I bought all at medium price when the day before, and I'm going to try and make 700 GP on them each. So I'm not really a merchanter. I'm not going to claim to be, but, you know, and the D-squares. So I try. The nice tab. I put this all in this tab for the video. I'm not usually this organized, but as you can see, it's just kind of all thrown in here. AGS, Tassies, Fury, full Armadillo, Infinity Boots, Zerker Ring, Slayer Helm, Whip, Claws, full of rims, Zami Spear, full Varrock, full Carills, Debo, Arcane Stream, BSS, Blessed Spirit Shield, same thing, Archer's Ring, Ring of Stone, Staff of Light, Rapier, and Battle Robes. I got the Battle Robes the first day, or a couple days after the Treasure Trails came out, and I got a nice deal. So I'm going to price check this up, guys, and that'll be it. So thanks for watching. I'm just going to play music over this because I know you guys hate hearing me talk. So I'll catch you later.
On my soapbox, yelling into megaphones, killing hard rocks, using carcasses as stepping stones. Had to promise that I'd stop holding my marches, the day that Chris Columbus got crucified in golden arches. My pedestal was too tall to climb off. In fact, that's the reason for the high horse. And from up here, I see Marines and Hummers on a conquest.